We are still working on signed numbers, but our new target is target 2, multiply and divide rational numbers. We're starting with level 2 questions, and that is vocabulary. Our first phrase is rational number. And the definition for a rational number is numbers that can be expressed as fractions. Whoops. Well, there we go. As fractions. Where both the numerator and the denominator numerator and denominator 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 are integers and the denominator is not 0, and the denominator is not 0. Whew. I promise we won't have to write that much. Yes, that was a lot of writing, wasn't it? So the definition of a rational number is numbers that can be expressed as fractions where both the numerator and denominator are integers and the denominator is not 0. How about an example? When we turn fractions into decimals and percentages back again, that's a really good example. So when we have fractions, but we convert them into decimals, and then percentages. So basically, say we take 3/4, all right? So 3 divided by 4 is the same as 0.75 or 75 hundredths, and then we can turn 0.75 or 75 hundredths by multiplying by 100. When we multiply 0.75 times 100, we get 75%. And we can do that a lot easier by just sliding the decimal point over once, twice. And so the decimal point is there. Percentages are always a number over 100. We're moving a little faster. The vocabulary word is product, and that's the answer to a multiplication problem. So the answer to a multiplication problem. For example, 2 times 4 is 8, and that is product. All right, factor. factor. It's the numbers we multiply together to get another number. Factor. The numbers we multiply together to get another number. For example, 2 times 4 equals 8, and 2 is a factor, and so is 4. All right, quotient. Quotient. The answer to a division problem. For example, 10 divided by 5. 2 is the quotient. 10 divided by 2. 2 is the quotient. And now we're getting to divisor. Divisor. The number that divides another number. The number that, divides another number. That's an E. Okay. For example, 10 divided by 5 gives us 2. 5 is the divisor. Okay, next word. Dividend. The number being divided is the dividend. The number being divided. For example, 10 divided by 5 equals 2. 10 is the dividend. Dividend. Way to remember that is dividend divided by divisor equals the quotient. Dividend, D-I-V-I-D-E-N-D, dividend divided by the divisor equals the quotient. And now we're ready for positive. A positive number basically has a value greater than 0. And I am going to do my best job drawing a number line using this line, starting with 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, yay, I made it to 8. Okay, so there is my lovely number line. Ooh, what a great looking arrow there. Oh, my Lanta. So I saved you the pain of, yes, going through watching me complete the number line. I added some negative numbers on there. Anyway, you can see that a positive number has a value greater than 0. Yay! And now we're ready for negative. Definition of negative. So it's the opposite, isn't it? It's the opposite of positive. I'm wanting to get my act together here is what I'm wanting to do. A negative number has a value that's less than 0. So a number that it has a value, gotta move that, a value, oh my. Okay, so negative, our last vocabulary word. The definition is it has a value less than 0. And here is our lovely number line. And so it's numbers basically to the left of 0 are negative numbers. And there we are.